Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. How are you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today I'm going to be getting into your monthly tarot reading for August 2021. We're going to be seeing what your monthly horoscope is, Aquarius, for all things for your finances, love, social, just in general, Aquarius. So if you find any cards that resonate with you in this monthly reading, let me know in the comments below, Aquarius, which cards do and how they do, darling, because that is how I keep up with you, Aquarius, is through the comments. Also, if you enjoy this tarot reading today, Aquarius, or honey, you just enjoy my vibe, darling, you know how it is. Oh. I would appreciate it if you were to give this video a like and subscribe. That was genuine shock and excitement there. I'd appreciate if you could give this video a like and subscribe, Aquarius, because it helps me out a lot and I do appreciate it when you guys do. But remember, I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you, Aquarius. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, so take the cards that resonate, leave what doesn't, because I'm not going to be offended by it whatsoever. I believe the tarot cards are just here to give you some food for thought, a perspective for you to be considering, Aquarius, but never making the choices in your life. It's your life to live, not mine. So let's just jump into your monthly horoscope reading for August, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on. We're going to start out big, darling. We're going to be starting out with your financial and your career for this month, Aquarius. We're going to see what's going on there. So let's just jump into this, right? Your starting out energy is the Five of Pentacles coming in here, with the Two of Cups. All right, darling. All right, what is this artwork? All right, yeah. All right, Two of Cups with the Hanged Man stepping forward, as well as the Three of Pentacles coming in here. Now, Aquarius, this is just something that just quite literally came to mind. It's separate from your career and all that. But I do feel like some of you guys are going to be proposing, Aquarius. I feel like you guys are going to be like, or you're going to be getting proposed to. That's just something that came forward. Take that as you will. That's literally all intuitive. But that it came to mind where I was like watching someone get down on one knee. So that hasn't come forward before. So feeling the need to say it. But overall, Aquarius, I do see you guys in this place of entering good partnerships. It does feel as if with this Five of Pentacles here, it shows to me that you guys are going to be entering a very solid partnership, probably one that you didn't really anticipate in some way. Now, I don't know if you guys didn't get along, Aquarius, or maybe you guys didn't see eye to eye on something, but overall, I do get this sense, Aquarius, where you're going to be working together on a team with somebody. And this has been something that has been popping up in your weekly readings as well. Excuse me. Of where some type of just like collaborative energy. I do say it's something that you probably weren't going to be seeing yourself working with or doing because of this Five of Pentacles. This is an energy of where you're kind of like, where you kind of just associate with your finances, with your career and stuff, just like kind of like the monotonous, right? It does feel as if definitely someone of a higher standing, someone that you really respect, I do get the sense are going to be coming and approaching you, Aquarius. So it could be, let's just say like you're an artist, you know? You're an artist, and then there's like this one artist who you just really admire their work, you admire their style. You know, I do get this sense here of where they're going to be approaching you because Three of Pentacles, this is my hair, darling, right? There's nothing here, darling, right? Y'all know my curls are just right here, but this is like my imaginary hair. But Three of Pentacles is the sense of pedestal, right? Is the sense of where you see someone on a pedestal. It doesn't have to be in a bad way, but you really admire them. You really look up to them, Aquarius. Five of Pentacles is kind of like the sense of where, yeah, I don't feel as if, you know, you're just like, oh, they're so out of my league, darling. Hanged Man comes in of where it's like a change of perspective when it comes to this connection, where it comes to this thing where it's like, oh, you always felt this out of your league. Two of Cups comes in of where it's actually something that comes together. Now, I know I've been saying in terms of like a person coming in, it could just be quite literally a job opportunity that you felt as if was never going to be for you, right? You never thought you would ever be possible for you to be doing something like that, right? So let's just say you're an artist, right? Continuing in that narrative, maybe you get an offer to like work in some type of animation, right? I know it's kind of different, but in that sense, right, to really upscale what it is that you're currently doing. I do get the sense you're getting the opportunity to just upscale in a place that you always like admired, right? I had a friend at one point, Aquarius, who she was an engineer, or she is still technically an engineer, and like her goal was to work at Discord, right? And she didn't end up getting to Discord, but this, I don't know why I'm even giving all that extra detail, but basically that was her, like, her dream thing, but she never considered, she never thought she could work there, right? But something coming in where the opportunity actually presents itself, Aquarius. It's just in that vein, right? So I really do feel like it's going to be a solid opportunity that you feel like is out of your league, but is actually just fitting and perfect for you, Aquarius. So let's get some clarifiers. We have the King of Cups that came out for you, as well as the Ten of Cups. Really fabulous. A lot of Cups cards, a lot of just intimate, very much so feeling whole energy. You're going to feel really fulfilled. You're going to feel really successful this month. I can already tell, Aquarius. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is, again, the card of up-leveling. And then one last one. We have the Chariot, and this is coming in fast for you. So I love these cards, Aquarius. This is really the sense of like, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever your business is, whatever your, where you get your money. If you work at like a normal 9 to 5, right? This is a sense of where you have the opportunity to get a promotion or a raise, definitely. I kind of see this more so as like a promotion, because I do get the sense of more responsibility being had, right? Because I do get this sense of just, again, like this teamwork and I do get this sense of where you're going to be working with other people and new people at that. But King of Cups coming in here, this is showing your energy, the state of calmness when it comes to this as well. So it shows to me just insanely healing. Like, I feel like, you know, wouldn't everybody like to look like this when it comes to their career and their, I say like this and I hide it, look like this for their career and their finances, right? Where you're just completely at peace and like steady waters ahead for you. It does feel like whatever it is you're going to be investing into, it's just going to be very stable income for you. Eight of Pentacles coming in, 10 of Cups. Your cups, all your cups are going to be filled, right? This is a fabulous dynamic to be having, because you're quite literally upscaling what it is that you're doing, right? And again, this sense of feeling extremely fulfilled in what it is you're doing. Eight of Pentacles, higher knowledge, and just really, you know, even noticing this, the artwork for this is an artist as well. So can we just appreciate the example I was using, right? I really do, you know, this artist, right? Well, the paint world, the artwork itself isn't all that like glamorous to look at from here. You know, this art ends up being on a gallery. That's why she's working so hard, because she gets a bunch of orders or something, you know, in that sense. So 10 of Cups, and this is all, yeah, this is all just extremely fulfilling for you. The Chariot card coming in as is the, quite literally an energy, Aquarius, where it's coming towards you really quickly. So it's definitely affirming to me that probably early on in the month of August that this comes forward to you, where you get approached, or the opportunity for you to be really up-leveling, upscaling your means of financial gain, your just overall, you know, just overall upscaling. So let's just get some advice now from your spirit guides when it comes to this, Aquarius. I really do feel like it's gonna be coming in early in the month though. Strength card coming in. I had to look at the artwork for a moment. This is one of my newer decks. Strength card coming in with the 7 of Wands. So the biggest issue for you guys, Aquarius, it does show to me this sense of just like deep-rooted insecurity of like perception and how you're being perceived. Very much so like imposter syndrome, Aquarius. And I know I kind of went on a rant on some of my Aquariuses that have been around with me for a few months now, because I noticed this theme with you guys, Aquarius, where you'll either be feeling really strong, really confident with your art, and I always associate my Aquariuses as my artsy folks. It just feels like the relationship that you have with yourself is either very high or very low. And recently, now it's showing to me it's kind of low in the sense of like imposter syndrome, in the sense of being like, no, I guess that's a little bit presumptuous for me to say. Maybe it's just this sense of reassurance. No, I really do feel like it's imposter syndrome. And 7 of Wands is just like how other people are perceiving you. It's almost as if you're worried about what people seeing you fail, or not wanting to disappoint other people in your life, and that puts this pressure on you. But you have this handled. 7 of Wands with that Strength card as your advice from your spirit guides lets me know that you do have some people supporting you. Again, it's constantly this theme, Aquarius, so I don't feel like you're going to be alone in this partnership, right? If you guys do business with a partner, I definitely feel as if it's going to be successful, because they keep coming in strong with this, like another energy keeps coming in strong for this. So now we have the Pig Spirit to close off this energy for you. Aquarius, number 47, equaling to 11 for numerology. So go ahead and write that number down for your career. Fabulous number, by the way. Use your mind wisely. So definitely this is calling you out, Aquarius, in terms of your mind. Use your mind for good rather than feeding into narratives, negative narratives, right? You know, especially if you're creative and artsy fartsy, like a lot of us are. Aquarius. I'm not a. I don't know why I said us, as if I'm an Aquarius. Like many people are that probably are on my channel. I want to say rather. You know, with being creative comes creative ways of being self-deprecating, honey. If you know, really utilize your mind for good things rather than finding ways to just tear yourself down, right? Really keep your mindset in check and just look at the relationship that you have with yourself, Aquarius. Start feeding some positive affirmations for yourself. I really do feel like you need to, again, like I always say this for you guys too, Aquarius, is like sometimes you guys need to just be told how fabulous you guys just are. And this month is definitely going to be showing that to you. You're going to be having this opportunity coming forward to you that is only coming to you, Aquarius, because of like your value, what it is that you put out in the world, right? Definitely, so don't be freaking out about other people's perceptions. You're definitely going to be up-leveling, upscaling, though, for the month of August. So now, Aquarius, let's get into your social situation for the month of August 2021. Let's see what's going on for my Aquariuses and their social. Now, this could be romantic, platonic, work, anything, Aquarius. Let's get into this. Page of Wands, all right. Starting this out strong, Aquarius. Definitely starting this out strong. Four of Pentacles, I almost said Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Stable energy with all this earth. As well as the Two of Cups. Come on, Aquarius. This is, as I was saying before, I got this energy, like some type of proposalness, right? And this kind of is reflecting the same thing of proposalness. I'm going to say that it would probably be you guys, Aquarius, that are getting this idea of being like, ooh, maybe I really want to commit to this person, right? I really do. It's like almost this sense of like, you're starting to see some type of relationship in your life in a different way. Like overnight, so obnoxious, right? I love feeling extra though. It's almost in this way of where you did something with somebody this month, or like as this month progresses, you really, someone that you never saw in one type of light, you really start appreciating on a deep level. Almost as a sense of like, I heard the word trauma bonding, so I don't know if you end up trauma bonding with somebody, Aquarius, someone that you can relate to, but there's somebody that definitely that you are just like, ooh, I want to invest my pentacles in this connection even more. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands shows to me almost the sense of where I feel as if you kind of picked this person out, Aquarius. It feels like you kind of made the choice and being like, all right, this is my person over here, right? And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's almost like the sense of you've decided that this is your person. This is like, you know, if you subscribe to it, your soulmate or what have you, Aquarius. It really feels like, this doesn't feel like something that you don't already know about, right? It feels like you make the choice when you see this person, you're like, that's mine, right? Let's get some clarifiers on this. Yeah, the Six of Cups, so this is definitely letting me know if this is as an offering, so this is really just feeding again into this narrative of like engagement or just taking things to the next level, Aquarius. So Six of Cups also references like some type of past history energy here, so definitely it would probably be a connection that you already have some history with, Aquarius, right? So I do feel like it's kind of this sense of like, you just never saw someone in this certain light before, and so once you do, you are craving like a new start with them. A Page of Wands being like, oh, let's get deeper. It's almost the sense of where someone like earns your trust, Aquarius. You're becoming a lot more trusting. King of Swords coming in here as your energy here, because you have been solo for a while. You've been writing solo, or at the very least, you kind of just have been in the sense of kind of feeling misunderstood, or very much so this energy of being like, I would rather just be around animals than people, because I feel you feel most related to people, or animals rather. It's coming off in the sense of where it's like, this is not going to be your story anymore. There's actually going to be someone that you actually relate to. It's not just animals. Three of Pentacles really again following you in the sense of highlighting the sense of you really looking up to this person, Aquarius. Really, and this is right under your Two of Cups, you too. So it's definitely probably someone that shares a similar interest to you. And then King of Pentacles coming in here. A lot of Pentacle energy. So something I want to note, it could be definitely an Earth sign coming in, or someone that has a lot of Earth energy coming in, and even Zodiac's aside, darling. This is giving me very much so an energy of someone who's very stable, very much so is successful, darling, because they have their own empire coming in here. Very much so stable, very, very mature, and it seems to kind of like match your energy as well. Again, Aquarius. It just feels like someone that's like, well, on one sense, it's like you guys look like you would not be a match together. Like, it's just like, oh, there's no way these two have anything in common, right? It's very much so, like, as an example, like, I used it one time in a reading where it's just like someone's being like the bubblegum, like, pop pink princess person, and then you see like this extremely like goth girl as well, and you're just like, oh, they clearly have nothing in common, right? And it's just like, no, they're actually like best of friends, right? So I feel like you guys are just very much so opposites in like dramatic ways or flashy ways, but there's like in the deep rooted part of like things, like the personal things, you guys actually really click and relate to one another. And that probably is why I heard the word trauma bonding more so as a signifier, Aquarius, in the sense of where you have like a newfound respect for someone and be like, oh, you've lived a life, right? So Aquarius, now let's get into just your overall general advice from your spirit guides for this social connection. 10 of Wands coming in here, as well as the Judgment card. So issue for you guys, Aquarius, is 10 of Wands, this baggage that you're coming in from before. So let me just go into the narrative of like an engagement. Excuse me, anytime I start rambling or talking a lot, we'll not say rambling, I start having a bunch of air. Anyways, 10 of Wands comes in where it's just like, let's just say like you engage, like proposed to someone before and it didn't work out that lovely, darling, right? And so from that point on, you're just like, oh, I'm never gonna offer my love to anybody else because I'm just gonna get that rejection. Be on the watch out, Aquarius, again, in the sense of where it feels like this 10 of Wands is like baggage that you have on yourself. And this Judgment card coming in is the card of one of action, but is similar again in the same theme with the 3 of Pentacles, where it's like seeing something at a higher light. So it's almost this sense of like strong insecurity or strong unsureness, the strong heaviness associated with you putting your neck out on the line when it comes to connections. This like insecurity in terms of just being vulnerable with connections as well is something that I'm getting. And just don't be afraid of it, because it is coming in fast. Like both things, like I would honestly say, Aquarius, the first half of the month of August is probably going to be your most impactful, your most explosive. Like all the action seems to be pointing towards the beginning of your month, Aquarius. So let's get an animal oracle card for this to close this off. Dolphin spirit tried to come out, number 20 equaling to 2. So this card says, this and that are true. So Aquarius, this is definitely an energy of where I really just feel as if when it comes to a connection, I do feel like you've known this person before. It just feels like you're seeing them in a completely different way. And I feel like it's kind of complements your career, funnily enough, as well. So I do feel like it's a similar situation, or like you guys share a similar interest, Aquarius. And I feel as if this is a situation where it's kind of like a win-win outcome for you. There's like this sense of where really where there's like no wrong in what you can do when it comes to this connection, other than just not taking action, is something that I'm getting. So yeah, Aquarius. Now let's just close out your monthly tarot reading for August with some overall just general spirit guide advice cards for you, Aquarius. What general advice do we have for my Aquariuses for the month of August 2021, darling? We have the 2 of Cups. My camera cut off, darling. So yeah, as I was saying, Libra got this as well, where it's just like, be really open to some strong, powerful connections coming in. The Moon card coming in as well. So this is definitely going to be something that just catches you off guard. You're not really expecting this. And then Ace of Cups, quite literally. I mean, Aquarius, I stand by this, darling. If you are in a relationship, I really do see some type of engagement opening up for you, or like just the deepening of a connection to a very high degree. Very fabulous in this way. I don't see you seeing this coming. With this Moon card here as well, this quite literally spells out proposal, right? If you guys are already in a relationship, or this spells out like an offer of love for my singles out there as well. Or if this is not even about romance or anything like that, this is just more so as an offering of friendship, an offering of a business connection, right? It is overall just one of the main focuses for your reading, Aquarius, is just like engaging with energy, right? With another source of energy. I mean, Two of Cups following you, darling, like, kind of spells it out, right? So Aquarius, I'm gonna close this video out for you. This is a monthly reading that I have. Be sure to check out your weekly horoscopes as well that I do for you, Aquarius. If you'd like to book a private personal reading with me, my website's linked down below, simplyvelca.com, next to my social medias, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all of it being SimplyVelca. I hope you really enjoyed this video, Aquarius, and hopefully I can connect with you sometime in the near future. I love you so much, Aquarius. Good luck, darling, and let me know about this engagement, darling. Aquarius, if you get engaged to this month, I want to hear about it. If you get into a new relationship this month, I want to hear about it because I'm invested, darling. And be sure to invite me to the wedding too. I promise I won't look like this. I'll probably take this off. I love you so much, Aquarius. Bye.